When I hear the name Gordie Gross, it brings a smile to my face and it warms my heart.
There's something about Gordon Gross.
You're noticing that when you mention Gordie, I get a smile on my face is a reflection of the personal warmth and energy that you feel when you're around Gordon Gross.
He brings out the best in people.
Everybody touches and interacts with, leaves with a smile.
An enthusiasm for life and a desire to help.
Well, he's a good guy, and he cares.
A joy and a compassion that is contagious.
You don't do it to say, look at me. You do it because you know there's a need and you go out, and if you believe in something, you do it.
Well, Gretchen's right in one way, but believe me, there's a payday. And the payday is the friendships you build.
Gordon has leaned on those friendships to help build consensus throughout his life, connecting people, ideas, and resources to improve lives in Western New York.
Gordie is a social entrepreneur.
It's a commitment that is so much a part of who he is. Gordon was a teenager in Buffalo during World War II when he learned of the atrocities committed against Jews overseas. He witnessed his parents helping many who had escaped to America and saw how they gave back, and was also keenly aware of the challenges they'd overcome.
My dad had to leave school just at the beginning of his 6th grade, and he sold newspapers and chewing gum. My mother had to, at the start of her high school, her father insisted that she leave school and be his bookkeeper, quote unquote.
But his mother and father were avid readers, and education for young Gordon and his brother Alan was a priority in their home. Gordon's father, Lester, even became president of the Buffalo School Board. The value of that upbringing is evident in some of the causes that help define him today, whether it's working with the Community Foundation for Read to Succeed,
to ensure that they get the post-secondary education that is so necessary in order to be a full and contributing member of this community in the spirit of Gordon Gross.
or creating the 21st Century Fund, forging a partnership with hundreds of donors to award grants for big impact community projects.
And he began the fundraising and the friend-raising for the 21st Century Fund by, again, riding into the Mary Seton Room at Kleinhans Music Hall in a rather buttoned-up reception to announce how he was going to raise money for the 21st Century Fund through a bike ride.
Bicycle, often Gordon Gross's preferred method of transportation. In fact, at the age of 69, he rode cross-country more than 3,000 miles to raise funds for charity in honor of his brother Alan.
It was a wonderful experience. I mean, I saw this country very different than you can see it in a car.
He continues to pedal with pride in the annual Ride for Roswell. Gordon Gross remains the single largest individual fundraiser for that event.
Gordie's raised almost $250,000 during his time in riding.
That's Gordon, all in, all the time. He inspires confidence, captures unrealized potential. Like here at Roswell, where the corridor is being transformed into a destination for education, research, and care in the biomedical sciences.
And that achievement wouldn't have been possible without the leadership and the advice of individuals like Gordon Gross.
UB is also an ever-evolving and growing institution. As a trustee with the university, Gordon Gross championed the dream of previous leaders in the Jewish community, establishing a Jewish studies program here.
It's exciting. Because it's an exciting idea, Gretchen and I made the first commitment of $1 million.
I also think it's important because with everything that's going on now in Israel and Iraq, just the world in general, better understanding of cultures will help people to get a different viewpoint.
It's that coming together of faiths and cultures that is also evident at the Jewish Community Center. It's where Gordon once served as president and where his wife Gretchen is now president.
We're like a small little United Nations, and we learn from each other and finding the positive things and helping each other out.
And not to be outdone by her husband's cross-country bike ride.
Don't let anything happen to you, honey. I need lunch.
Bye. I'll see you later.
I hope.
This is so much fun. I love heights. Wow. This is a challenge for me to do this.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Hard to believe. Gretchen! Whoa!
That was awesome! I loved it! I did it. Whoa!
Gretchen shows the young campers literally to never fear taking on that next challenge in life. Intellectually curious, an adventurer at heart, there is always another challenge, another destination awaiting Gordon.
She's got 2 full-time jobs. I'm the other.
Lovingly so.
Strengthened even more by the love that exists in this great partnership and the love and pride for his daughters and grandchildren. There are so many reasons Gordon never tires as a philanthropist.
With the Foundation for Jewish Philanthropy, he broadened in so many ways our Foundation for Jewish Philanthropy scope and interest.
Be it his service with the foundation or the Jewish Federation, Gordon Gross's legacy of philanthropy enriches not only the Jewish community, but all of Western New York. He believes in the power of endowment giving, where commitments can be made based on ability. In fact, Gordon has already created during his lifetime numerous endowment funds to benefit his favorite charities.
Because at the start of the quarter following their putting in that money, that is earning money. That helps grow their fund.
Involving family and leaving a meaningful legacy to inspire a new generation.
Because we need emerging leadership. We're all getting older, and we need to find a way to connect with our 20s and our 30s.
Who can continue to carry the torch for the rebirth of a community that is now so evident.
I really love the Buffalo area. What's going on in Buffalo right now to me is so exciting.
Yes, the next generation of leadership could learn a lot from Gordon Gross. Lessons taught by a man easy to love.
He's such a dear friend. He's such an unselfish guy.
It's true, there's just something about Gordon Gross that makes us all want to be better citizens. Indeed, something about him that just makes us smile.
May you continue, keep it up, keep doing what you're doing for years to come. You'll always be my buddy. I'll always be there with you, side by side. Keep it up, kid.
So, Gordy, thank you for shining such a bright light on the path of service for all of us who hope to follow in your footsteps.
Gordon, on behalf of the Institute, its patients, their families, all of the faculty and staff, I'd like to express our heartfelt thanks for all you've done.
It's a gift to be able to give back. And it's great to help other people. Thank you, Gordy.
Tonight, we honor Gordon Gross for a lifetime of giving.